Leslie here with another plan with me. I'm trying to get my display to show up. There we go. All right. So we're doing my ERIN CONDREN plan with me for April 17th through the 23rd. I'm currently filming this on Wednesday. I really need to get ahead. I keep saying that. It's never going to happen. We're just going to accept it and move on. So this kit is called Blossom Cherry, which I thought was fun. I picked this one since it is Earth Day on Saturday. I thought a very like earthy, celebrating earth and flowers and things would be good. So I have my little frog here, which my little garden frog did hop back up already. And then I have this little caterpillar. That's a newer release. That's this year. And the snail and the new bee, and then always blooming. And then this is this week's freebie. It's a pink peony. And then I have my cherry blossom falling. That's what I wanted it to look like. Clip. And then some of these cherry blossoms look white. I didn't think cherry blossom trees came in white. I don't know. Okay. And then I have my little mini bouquet. It looks adorable. Apparently my cat's going to stay in here with me. So I keep telling you guys that I've had a lot going on in my stories, and then I'll talk about it in my plan with me. So we have a little bit of a drama, spill the tea situation on our hands. So we'll be doing that. I was trying to decide, okay, I don't really want the ice cream truck with the girls. I don't mind either one of those. So that's the same. That hair looks more like mine. I have like lightish brown hair. I'm not a redhead and I don't have black hair either. And then the gazebo's already there, so I guess we don't need this one. Just put that in the de-stash pile. Let's go ahead and use our full boxes. Okay, so let's get through this. All right, so Saturday. So I wanted cherry blossom theme. Let's grab this one because it says cherry blossom on it. So Saturday, I was in a car accident. I know some of you are like, again, it's never my fault. And actually that was quite part of the story. Okay, so my spreads, when I did the double boxes, I haven't done double boxes in a while, actually, for them connecting to each other. It hasn't happened. Ooh, in a long time. Okay, that one, and I did it over the weekend, so we'll do it on this side. That's fine, too. I think I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, so I went to a store. I'm going to be a little bit less specific just in case because there's been a lot of drama around this situation. Okay, so I went to a store and my son was with me. We went in, came back out, and then we went to back out. And I was all the way out of my parking spot and my foot was on the brake and I was about to like put it into drive. And I kid you not, this lady backed into me while I was like in the lane. And then I'm laughing. It's funny now, sort of. Proceeded to scream at me that it was my fault. But a few cars down, a girl got out of her car and said she saw the whole thing because that lady almost hit her when she pulled in. And that she hit me. So I have a witness. And the girl, I was like, it's okay, it'll be okay. And I wanted that girl to go ahead and leave because I was afraid they were going to start fighting, and I'm not, that's not me. So, she went to the store and she told the store about it. And so they sent a kid, I'm old enough to be like, that's a kid, out to, well, not really help the situation, but at least to like bear witness to her berating me and cursing at me in front of my child. He was in the car, but like it was warm enough that like, yeah, the windows were down. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one down here because we have a lot in the middle already. So yeah, he heard everything, learned some new words, and I got nervous, when she was like struggling to find her insurance information. She kept saying that like she forgot her password and she needed to reset her password. And I was like, okay, I mean, that only takes like a couple minutes. You hit restart password, you go to your email, you restart it, right? We'll come back to that. I'm not ready for that yet. We'll do the full boxes. So she's standing next to me, and I'm like shaking because she won't stop yelling. Like, she's still yelling like while she's doing stuff. And so then I was trying to decide how this was going to look. So then she yells at me and says, I don't need you staring at me, which I wasn't. I'm going to go sit in my car and do this. And I was like, okay. So then at that point, I'm texting my husband frantically going, I'm pretty sure she's going to leave. I think she's going to leave, because that happens a lot. I don't know where you live, but it happens a lot here. And I was like, I think she's going to leave. I think I was so nervous. And so he left work and came to see me, in the parking lot. He found me, and I think this one's going to go here. I always feel like I screw this up, man. And then I go, I don't care. We all know I care. And okay, so up, down, middle, cool. Maybe I didn't mess it up this time. Maybe. I don't have any empty boxes next to each other, so it's looking good. So he gets there, and she's still in her car, and her car is running. And he goes over and he like taps on her window, and he's like, hey, are you okay? You were just in an accident with my wife here. And she opens her door and says some more explicatives. I can't say that word. Says some more colorful words about me, which just made my husband more irritated, but he remained pretty calm. So then she finally gets out of the car and points out, my husband goes, I'm not dealing with you. I'm only talking to her. I was like, okay. And he was like, well, that's my wife and this is our car, so it does involve me anyway. And so she pulls up her insurance on her phone, and I take the picture of it. I have already called the police because she was like not getting out of her car, and my husband was like, she was on Facebook, like when I went over there, and I was like, okay. And because she had been so hostile and like yelling at me and stuff, I really thought she was going to leave. And so I did go ahead and call the police. And in our state, they don't come unless there is a situation where someone like is being really hostile and angry and it's getting out of hand. And so we had taken all of our pictures, blah, blah, blah. And she said she was going to wait for the cops because she wanted to tell them her story, whatever. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, I was also waiting for my witness to come back out of the grocery store. So she waits for a while and then gets out of her car and yells at me that she gave me her insurance information and that's all I need, and so she's gonna leave. And then we were all like, okay. Well, in our state, if you don't give me your name and your phone number, then you're technically fleeing the scene. But I wasn't gonna say that to her because she was already mad at me. So then so then the cop does show up and then tells us that her tags actually on her car are for a truck. I guess in our state they like trucks start with a number and cars start with a letter. I did not know that information, so learned something new. And so he was like, that can be an issue. And he's like, but clearly we need to verify that the person of this insurance card is the person you spoke to. And so, yeah. So then I guess he got in contact with her like after or whatever. And I guess he gave her my phone number. That comes into play later. I can't believe he did that, being that she was so hostile to me and we had all told him that. I don't think that was a wise decision on his part, but I get if like the law is the law or something, then I guess I understand. But I'm not happy about that. So, so then I'm going to go up with all of these. I think it'll just be easier. And we, so then still on Saturday, I get home and I call my insurance company, give them my statement, and they said, okay, well, clearly you weren't at fault and all this stuff. And I gave them the witness. Oh yeah, the witness came out, gave me her phone number. She was super nice and was totally supportive and blah, blah. And so I gave them, I gave my insurance the witness information and all of that too, just in case my conversation on like with their insurance didn't go well or something, you know? And so then their insurance went ahead and called me. And so I told them everything, and then we had the pictures and all of that. And so we sent all that in, and then I gave them the witness information as well, blah, blah, blah. So then that's all Saturday, and we know that, like, it's the weekend, Sunday, nobody's going to be, you know, investigating or reaching out or anything. So we just lay low on Sunday. I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere, blah, blah. And then I did have coffee with my best friend on Saturday, so that helped. And yeah, so then Monday morning rolls around. I'm about to start teaching my class, and I get a phone call from the insurance company, like their insurance company, and the lady on the phone says she wants my statement. And I was like, I already gave my statement. I recorded it on Saturday, like the day of the incident. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, I'll review that information. And I was like, okay. Also, I'm in the middle of like teaching a class. So then, like, I don't know, 10 minutes later, she calls me back already. And I'm like, what is going on? So I answer, I'm like, hello. And she was like, okay, so we've decided that we're 100% liable and taking fault. And I was like, okay, like, good. And I was like, kind of relieved at that point. And then not but minutes later, I'm not even joking with you guys. Minutes later, another phone number, not the one that the police gave me, another phone number texted me a threat. I kid you not, like, I'm not making this up. And so then I go ahead and I call the police, but like their non-emergency hotline, obviously, because I don't even know whose number this is. And so tell them about it. Basically had to convince that officer to go ahead and add that to the case that was already there. Because they were very like, it's just one text. And I'm like, I've never been threatened before. Like, this is not okay. And for multiple other reasons too. I mean, it's the fact that, like, yeah, I'm a teacher. Like, this can't happen. Like, I can't have this going on. And so all of that went down. And then so far there has been no other messages. I did not respond. So I think that was good. At least is that, like, it's kind of calmed down a bit. But yeah, so and then like Monday, so after I got the threat, I went ahead and called my insurance company, and I was like, what do I do? And they were like, well, either we or you, probably you, is because you have to like give your statement about like the text message, is going to have to be done. And I was like, okay. So I went ahead and called their insurance company, and told them about how I received a threatening text message. They did verify that the number that I got the text message was not theirs, and the police think that maybe it was a family member. So that was even more nerve-wracking, because I'm like, okay, so there's even more people that are mad at me, even though I didn't do anything. So, so very nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking. So I gave my report, and in the middle of me giving my report, my son's school calls. So I tell the guy, I'm like, I've got to jump off. Like, this is my son's school. They don't usually call me. What is happening? So I flip over, and I'm like, hello, and it's this principal. And there had been an incident. Another child kicked my child. So if my week already wasn't, going so well, and she knew, because I called her and let her know, like, everything, just in case, because, I'm not playing any games. Okay, so I have this green with clover, which I thought would be fun to, like, throw some green in there on some of these, especially, like, so all the other washi I picked was pink. I didn't pick any yellow. I don't know. Did I not have that kind of a yellow? I guess not. Yeah, I don't have a lot of yellow washi. That's not something I have a lot in, I guess. Need to expand my yellow washi, apparently. So she calls and tells me this, and this kid has already bothered my child on Friday, and then now this. And so I'm just like, oh, great. So it's been a heck of a week, you guys. It's been a heck of a week. But then Tuesday, I was able to go to the district and write curriculum. So that kind of helped, that it was like just to like have a day where I'm not like in complete charge of something or large groups of people was kind of nice. I'm just going to put it on these two. And then, yeah, so I need to go get an estimate done. So now it's like all that stuff all over again. The damage, it's a dent and a lot of scratches on my side of the car, but obviously on like towards the back. All right, I thought the bicycles were cute and the pink was fun. So I think I'm going to put this on the yellow boxes. I think it would be kind of fun. Probably put that teal. Oh, do I want glitter washi above all of these? Maybe. There's a chance of that. I'll put these up here. I might grab the glitter washi. Or the glitter headers, not glitter washi. It's like washi chunks, really. So, yeah. So that's been my week. So tonight, we went and saw the Mario movie. Just kind of was like, you know what? We just need to relax. It'll all be okay. And then also, like, taxes were due, and my accountant was not taking his time, but, like, definitely like, oh my gosh, last minute kind of stuff. And so it made me kind of nervous, but everything's fine. Got done on time, but it was just like, okay, something else to stress over, or to make myself think I need to stress over it, I guess. Okay, so I have this pink, which I think is really pretty. And then I have, like, the really light pink Simply Gilded. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one in the green box. It really matches that pink quite well. I think this washi might be from TJ Maxx from a long time ago when they had a tube or two. It might be. It was like TJ Maxx and Marshalls had like tubes of washi. It was like every planner girl was trying to snag those back in the day. I've been planning for quite some time, you guys, quite some time. So yeah, I feel like I'm just in a very highly populated town, and I guess that's why this keeps happening, but yeah, so everything will be okay, I think. I haven't heard anything else, so that's why, like, I mean, yeah, it could be all bark kind of thing, but so I hope this story doesn't stress you out, but I was like, it's a little bit longer than just like jumping on my Insta stories and telling you guys about it, because it's like a whole situation thing. And at first I didn't want to say anything until like the insurance companies had like decided, so now I have to go get estimates done. And then there was something else. There was a tube in my car that I need to go get replaced anyway. And so I'm going to take off work the 27th and get all of that taken care of. So, which is a good day to be gone because it's ACT testing, so most of my classes are not going to be there anyway. Okay, this yellow is too yellow. I'm not using that. And then this green has like the line in it. So I think I'm going to go with the light pink. I think I'm going to do the light pink for our headers. I just like the splash of fake glitter, I guess. Sometimes I use a variety of colors. But this time I thought, it didn't even dawn on me until I went to this one that I hadn't put those down. I was like, oh, maybe we should. So that's what happened. I'd love to hear your stories. They're always interesting. I mean, yeah, most people like that I've had to tell, or that like my friends and stuff, they're just like, oh my gosh, really? Like, that's terrifying. And I'm like, it is terrifying. Yeah, it was. And so I was like a complete mess for like the last couple of days, but I've been trying to, work's work and gotta go, and life goes on, I guess. But yeah, so if you've ever been in this situation, I would love to know. But I've been in, like I said, I was like, I think my last one was a year ago. I know that like sometime within the last year, there was that old guy that put his car in neutral and then let off the brake and rolled backwards into the front of my car. But my husband was driving at the time, and he thought we were rear-ended him as well. And it was like, no, we didn't. And then he was like, oh, I must have put it in neutral. Like, he you know, like said what he did. And so there was no, like, I've never had any kind of controversial, like, a person thinks that one thing and I think another thing. Like, I've never had that happen before. So I was very like, oh my gosh, she won't stop yelling at me. I don't know what to do. So, yeah. All right, these little planners are adorable. So we're definitely going to be sticking them down on the Plan With Me days. So Thursday's a Plan With Me day. I should have one up on Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and put one for that. So put that down. And then I think that's it. Oh, maybe this butterfly. Butterflies are pretty. Nope. Well, it kind of broke his little antennas. Never mind. Maybe the cupcake. We'll do a cupcake. How about that? That's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. One of my students gave me a cupcake today. That helped. She made a apple cinnamon sugar muffin thing. So that was kind of fun. Okay, Etsy payday was Tuesday. Put that down. I did listings tonight. I did listings and film tonight and everything. All the things. I'm going to go ahead and put a planner down for down here. Because I filmed it today. And then I did have an unboxing today go up. So let's do this little unboxing sticker for that. And then I think that's it. I do plan on going to get my nails done on Saturday. I think that's going to be a thing. I need some. And then I'm going, I had already planned out because I'm having like back and hip issues and stuff, and my legs are hurting. And so I was going to go get my first ever massage on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. So it's even better now with all the stress I've had. So there you go. All right, so this is my spread. I think that's how it's going to look. I can grab some of my stickers, maybe. Oh my gosh, everything is a mess. There it is. My sticker pocket. Okay. This is what I wanted. So designing, I actually worked on some designs last night. So I'll put that down. It's from Planning in Blue Jeans. I already did listings, and then I can put this new releases sticker down for Friday. And then, did I do, okay, listing photos. Did I grab that one? There's a sheet that I've already started, but we'll just use this one. It's from Plannersisterstickers. And it says like, oh, what it says Instagram. There's one that's just a camera. There is. Okay, post office, went to the post office on Monday. Those are from Sweet Ava's paper. And there was Happy Mail in there. I was trying to find there's to-do designs. There's some more new releases. There it is. I was using this one for listing pics. It's Sissy Prince Co. So we did that yesterday. And then, yeah. New releases. Let's do the pink one. This one's from Planning in Blue Jeans as well. It's pink, so I'm going to put it in here for new releases going in the shop. So excited. Oh, also, I just tried the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. It is the closest to Pepsi. Yep. It's the closest to Pepsi that like that any zero drink ever has. Like for Coke Zero being close to like what Coke is and Pepsi Zero being close to what Pepsi is the closest one that I've ever had. So I'm liking it. My husband picked that up for me today, so that was nice of him. Because it's been a week. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I'm looking forward to relaxing this weekend. We have a teacher work day on Friday, and then, like I said, I'm getting my first ever massage, which, okay, so my husband got one, and oh my gosh, like, he's so much more mobile. Like, yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys, because I was always kind of like, no, I don't want anyone touching me. So if you're like that, I'm like that. And I will tell you how it really is, and, like, if I'll ever go back, and, like, I'll be totally honest about it. So, because I've never had one before. Okay, we want all of the flowers. We do. We want all of the flowers. And then I really like this one because it has so much green on it. When I was trying to decide if this should go, okay, we'll put this over here. We'll put this on Earth Day. Oh, my Earth Day clip. There he is. Hold on. This was a freebie I made for Earth Day, so let's use it for Earth Day, right? Okay, so frog are always blooming. Oh, this is so difficult. I know, I like the always blooming too. But the frog is also my favorite. Okay, maybe this one doesn't match. Maybe we need all the critters in the world over here. I like it. That looks awesome. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this cherry blossom plan with me and my story time about my car accident that was just blown way out of proportion. So, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a like. Make sure that you are subscribed and turn those notification bells turned on because sometimes YouTube doesn't always suggest the video. So make sure you do that. Double check. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. All right. Bye.